Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Batting first, the left fielder, number 22. Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
The center fielder.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, B-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Markakis.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Two and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down. Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play. All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes, because at any moment, that big ball could be coming your way.
0-2, here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Hit high and deep to right center. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Springer, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground ball, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away in this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Good battle. Count remains full. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Seager is off of first with 2 away. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Freddie.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Galvis behind 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Rolled slowly to first. Alvarez comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting done.
So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Ready for another chance. Starling Marte, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Marte.
third inning, no score to this point. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First delivery to him on the way.
Marcus.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Pedro Alvarez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, David Peralta. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. McCutchen going back on the warning track. He makes. Stepping up to the plate, Howie Kendrick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he falls behind 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Steve Pearce. He reached on a single in his first try. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. McCutcheon at third with 2 away. And there's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off
He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
50th pitch of the game on its way. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fouled away. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
For the Red Sox.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Next will be the designated hitter, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
Leading off
Matt?
for the Indians.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Rafael Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Devers carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Peralta's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now
At the plate, Carlton McGee. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Alvarez will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
Ready.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Seager.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
A ball and a strike now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Now in the box, Mike Zunino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Ripped down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
A man at second with 1 down, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Marcus Semien becomes out number 2 this inning.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set, the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And it's fouled away. The set and the 2-2 lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. He's set, the 2-2, and he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Striding in, Sandy León. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. No hits to this point.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Howie Kendrick. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now. And there's number 8, 1 away.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame. And now at the plate, David Peralta. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
No left fielder, David Peralta.
He pulls this one into right. McGee is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, center field.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit out towards second. Kendrick has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Matthew Boyd, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The pause and the 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The set and the 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. And here's Andrew McCutchen now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
The first base.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Striding in for Boston, Brian Dozier. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's inside. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Swinging a soft liner, but Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's 1 for 5. No runs, 4 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Rafael Devers, the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2. He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now. A ball and 2 strikes. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit, but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Line towards center field. Hicks is right there, 1 down. I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. High chopper towards first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Got him. continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Line drive base hit.
The catcher, number 4.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. Still no score. So digging in now, Marcus Semien. No hits
Leading
to this
off
point.
For the Red Sox.
First offering on its way.
Marcus Semien.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Peralta. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Still 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Galvis is there. Kendrick. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Starling Marte. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hops this one up. Dozier calls for it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here. So here's the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning.
The designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Hit hard up the middle. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Back up the middle. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit. And in there at third is the possible winning run.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Standing in, Kyle Seager, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And he'll dive back in. Now the 1-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Devers has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Shohei Ohtani will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 17. Shohei Ohtani.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Marcus Semien, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Nope. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Little chopper down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Ball 3.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget the. Shohei Ohtani will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching. Number 17.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Brian McCann is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
16. Brian.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ballgame. Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Williams. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And here in the extra frames, he's just now coming up on pitch number 100.
Yeah, Matty, this is unbelievable. For him to be so economical with his pitches, to pitch into extra innings, this reminds me of the 91 World Series Jack Morris, John Smoltz battle.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it. This is the days of Jack Morris, Roger Clemens, Pedro Martinez, Brett Saberhagen, guys that wanted to finish what they start extra innings. That's just a little added incentive.
The next 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. A bouncer up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now for Cleveland, Rafael Devers. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here now the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half. So striding in, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The first baseman, Pedro.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Leon goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Alvarez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Popped him up. Devers shading to his right. 2 down. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Nick Markakis would be next. Into his motion, and the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Ready for another shot now, Nick Markakis. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue. That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Coming to the plate now, Carlton McGee. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Behind 0-2 now. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Striding in once again, Sandy Leon. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup with the 0-2. Hard hit to first. Alvarez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Pedro Baez takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, George Springer. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
The batter, number 13.
In now, Brian Dozier, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McGee is there to make the catch, and that means coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now striding in for the Indians, Howie Kendrick. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Now batting.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. 1-2 now. The next 1-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Into the box now, Brian McCann, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Another full count pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Marcus Semien. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing a golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. McGee has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Pedro Alvarez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Steve Pearce. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Now batter.
First delivery to him on the way.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Diego Castillo enters the game now, and he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Castillo, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
So he sets him down swinging. David Peralta is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. 1 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. On deck is Nick Markakis. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. A payoff pitch one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
Fielded by Pierce. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Standing in, George Springer. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. 1-0 the count. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Fouled off. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Brian Dozier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's fouled away. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The batter, number 13.
Ready now, Brian Dozier. A 2-out hit and win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Lays off. 2-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Boston. Stepping in, Carlton McGee.
Leading off for Cleveland, the right fielder, number 10.
Rex Brothers is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. His career history against Rex Brothers, he's 1 for 2. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now another 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point. Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 0-1 the count. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top, Tommy Hunter will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Next up for the Red Sox, Kyle Seager. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's 1 for 2. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle, fielded by Galvis. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Now batter.
So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with 1 swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
The 0-2. This is line to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
The first baseman, Pedro.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. That misses. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Simeon's off and running. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring. Striding into the box, Howie Kendrick attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in now, Andrew McCutcheon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Steve Pearce. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. At the plate, Pedro Alvarez struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Pedro.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboarded first.
The batter, the center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Hicks. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Marte is under it. 2 gone. The throw into second. Ready for another chance. Nick Markakis. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he pops it up. Kendrick is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Nick Williams. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 just hung in there on that one.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Rafael Devers. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-0 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Number 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear. Tommy Canely has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning.
Number 53.
Now the Red Sox DH, George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. And a ball, 1-0. A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Brian McCann, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Ready with the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-1 to count. Here's the 2-1. 3-1. Marcus Semien would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Mitch Moreland will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23, Mitch Moreland.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Ready with the 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Rex Brothers claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.